Hi everyone, it's Sarah, the owner and maker behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, a big welcome back. And this is my Vlogmas edition of Multifarious Nature podcast. I don't really know how to do videos with like all kinds of editing and just don't have the time for it. So I'm going to do my very best to make it entertaining for you. The closest thing to like Vlogmas type stuff will be over on my Instagram. I'll be posting just little shorts that are basically just kind of showing my advents. I just don't, I mean, I'm sure you guys are curious maybe about certain things going on during the holiday that we do, but we do a lot of traveling and spending time with family that we really don't get to spend time with much. And I have a really hard time recording that. I am awful about taking photos. I am awful about doing anything to document my life because I'm living it and trying to enjoy it with those that I spend time with. And I just don't think about my camera. I'm terrible. Like, ask anyone in my family. I am terrible about taking photos. So this is my Vlogmas edition, and if, like I said, on Instagram, I'll have some cute little reels that I'll put up. I'll try to do them daily with the advent for each day if you want to see that. But yeah, otherwise, this is going to be my kind of podcast special edition, Vlogmas edition. I will talk about my advents if you want to know about those, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit about my projects that I'm working on because I don't have enough time to do podcasts on top of Vlogmas stuff. I just don't. I'm sorry. Life has changed a bit lately. I can share that with you guys here. I guess if you want to know that, it kind of falls into the shop update end of things. So we're just going to loop in shop update with a little bit of a life update too. So work has changed for me a little bit. I'm still working full time, but my hours have been cut back. So I have my Fridays available to me, which is a little stressful, that's for sure. Nobody really enjoys having changes like that happen because it does affect, you know, your annual income and everything. So it is something that I'm worried about a little bit, but not, it's no oddity. I've worked 40 hours since I was basically out of college. I've worked full time, so it's really hard for me. That adjustment is kind of weird. I'm sure others can relate. But the great part about this, the good part, we'll look at a positive, is that I now have more time to put towards Multifarious Nature, which is a very part-time thing that I'm doing. It's still going to be part-time, but I have more time to focus on it, which is why you can see me all not made up right now because I was dyeing yarn today. I actually got to dye a lot of yarn. Very excited about that. So as far as shop update, today is Friday, so when you're seeing this, I think you'll probably see it today. I hope I'll get it up today. Otherwise, if you'll see it tomorrow, Saturday, the 3rd of December, and I will have some new sets in the shop. So I have a little like sneak peek. If you want to look over on Instagram, I have a little sneak peek on Instagram about some new sets that I'm going to have in the shop. And I'm just kind of like hinting at that. I don't want to give too much away yet, but yeah, it's definitely holiday oriented and it's just in time for the holiday season. It's a great gift for gift giving to others or for yourself. So I hope that you guys will hop on over to the shop tomorrow. That is the 3rd of December, and check out the new items. If you go onto my Instagram as well, you'll see all of that information too. I'll post that there as well. But without further ado, let's get right into works in progress, shall we? I'll get to the advents at the end. So because I don't want to ruin it in case anyone doesn't want to see advents. So works in progress. I really only gonna be able to show you one work in progress because the rest are all advent related. So the first and only whip that you guys have seen in the past, if you've been with me for a bit, and okay, this is a great learning curve. Okay, perfect example. I broke it. Nutiden. It is so darn fragile, but the wonderful thing is just hold it and kind of like rub it and it sticks to itself. It's amazing. So I am currently working on the sleeve of my Forager sweater by Melody Hoffman. I am using Nutiden in Virvar colorway. That's where I was last week. So I I got some more body done. I finished up that plate, and then I put the stitches on hold and went to the sleeves, because I really like to, when I knit sweaters, knit the sleeves before I finish the body, so that way I can not worry about the length at all, because I want to make sure I have enough for the sleeves, but then I also can use whatever I have left over to make the length however I want it to be long, because I usually go longer than the pattern calls for. So I am working on the sleeves. Now, the one thing you're going to notice right away is, because I'm going from a large circumference to a much smaller circumference, the thickness of my stripes is definitely getting thicker, but I kind of like the way that looks. I mean, it looks neat. It kind of fades, and it actually fades even more delicately, if you want to call it that. It like is more delicate of a fade from stripe to stripe. So I really like that. I think it looks beautiful, and I'm really excited to finish this, because this is so soft and cozy. I cannot wait. I don't know if I will finish this by Christmas. I don't know. I'd love to. I just don't know, because I pretty much only work on this on my lunch breaks, and yeah, we'll see. I would really like to. This weekend I might be able to get a bunch done on it, because I'll have a lot of time to set aside for it for the most part. So again, this is the Forager Sweater by Melody Hoffman, and this is using Nutiden yarn, which is a Swedish yarn. It's really beautiful. I'm holding it double, so it's kind of like a heavy worsted weight, and it's just beautiful. So it's dyed after Swiss chard, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be careful, because I am like seconds away from breaking the other strand, because I'm holding it double. Oh my word. I love it though. I just love it. It's so wonderful to work with. So I hope you guys are sipping on something cozy. It is, after all, that time of year. It's pretty chilly here. I want to say it's in the 40s, but it's extremely windy, so yeah. Ooh, this is lovely. So this is one of my Advents. I hope I don't ruin this for anyone. Okay, so we're going to jump into Advents now, because I'm going to ruin some of my works in progress here. I won't give away too much with the Advents. I'll show you some of them. I'll just show you what I'm up to. We'll just do that. How about we just do that? And I'm going to make noise, because I forgot to pull the other day out of, sorry, crinkles, my Quiet Voices Advent from Suburban Stitcher. Okay, first we're going to start off with Multifarious Nature's Advent, which I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. I'm working on the habitation throw, which I wanted to do in the worst way, and I'm so glad I am. So this is, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, because I guess it's been around for a while, but new knitters, and I'm relatively new. So this is the habitation throw by Helen Stewart. It is gorgeous. It is every bit as wonderful as everyone has said. It is so wonderful. I've only been working on it for 2 days now. This is December 2nd. And I'm pretty certain this video is going to go up tonight. So if you haven't opened any of your Advents, it's December 2nd by you, please do not watch this, because I do not want to ruin it for you. I just want to try to get things done at a reasonable time. So yeah, this is the good time for me to post. So we'll see. If I post it on Saturday, then you'll be fine. Then I won't ruin it for anyone. But this is my habitation throw. I am using my Multifarious Nature colorways. So this is day 1 for Multifarious Nature. It is a fade. Super vibrant, yet soft. It's a tonal yellow, and it's just beautiful. It has like the rays of the sun. It's just gorgeous. I'm sorry, my eyes are just crazy right now. I just finished dyeing up a bunch of yarn, and it's just, whew, apparently it was a lot for me. All right, and then this is my other colorway, day 2, which is the next color in the fade, which is another yellow. It's getting a little bit more of a deeper golden, and there's some speckling going on throughout. My light is gonna probably blast this out because it's so dark outside. You can see some of the speckling here. It's very sweet little speckles, yellow speckles and like golden yellow speckles, and browns. And here I have day 1, and now I am fading into day 2. So I just started working on day 2. I still have to finish day 2. Haven't finished it yet. And I'm using some progress keepers as well. So I'm just going to tell you, if you have any Advent, just don't pay attention to me. Don't watch my video. I have a bunch. So I have the Ewe Knit Knacks Advent, which is my progress keeper one, which I'm going to show you. And then I have the Craft Vent Jimmy Bean Wool. I have my Multifarious Nature Advent, and Suburban Stitcher. I don't want to forget about Suburban Stitcher. So there's a bunch. Oh, and David's Tea. Okay, there we go. I think I've told you everything. So this is the Multifarious Nature one, day 1 and day 2. Super fun. Nice bright start to our fade. It is a multicolored fade. I wanted to let you know that. So if you haven't purchased the Multifarious Nature Advent yet because you just were on the fence, because you weren't sure about the colors, I do just have a couple. I mean, literally, like, I think I have like 2 in the shop, 1 or 2. I'm really down to the wire, you guys. I'm really down to the wire. So if you really want to get one, don't miss out. I really don't want you to miss out. This is going to fade into other colors as well. So it's not all yellow, but I am fading from yellow. And I just thought, especially this time of year when, you know, it's dark and creepy out. And if you look at the photo inspiration for the 2022 Cozy Advent for Multifarious Nature, these colors are kind of in there, and it definitely has that vibe. So I hope that you will see that when you see the entirety. It has that vibe for sure. I just absolutely love it. It's so, so cozy. And this is huge progress. This is only 1.5 days of the Advent with this habitation throw, and it's just, I cannot wait. It's going to be wonderful to knit on. It's going to be covering my lap. I'm going to be so cozy. Cannot wait. And then these are some progress keepers that I got from, these are so adorable. So this is that Ewe Knit Knacks. She's out of Michigan. Pretty sure she's out of Michigan. She has an Etsy shop, and I got her Advent, and look at this. It's a deer butt. Because you see these little antlers. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. I love it. Her sense of humor. It's adorable. And sorry, making so much noise. And then I got a little tree. These are definitely kind of winter themed. Got a tree, and then there's a fish, which I have in a little dish to the side there that I'm working with. And then, this one is my gift to those that purchase an Advent. It's a special little progress keeper that I made out. It has a stone in it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I put that on there as my progress keeper. So there we have it. I'm using the Ewe Knit Knacks ones because they're all going to be progress keepers. I'm using those to show where each color is going to divide because it is a fade, and some of the fade is quite smooth, so it will be hard for me to just see exactly where I started it. This is going to help me keep track of where I'm at in the pattern. So that is the Multifarious Nature Advent so far. That's day 1 and 2. So excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. So if you want to get one, definitely hop on over to the website, multifariousnature.com. I, of course, have the link below. And I hope if you want one, you'll be able to get one. So don't miss out. All right, next we are going to talk about a knitting adjacent product, which is David's Tea. They are out of Canada. This is my first time getting their Advent. I got it as something that Dan and I could open together, and it's really fun because we can enjoy it. So his first day, he was not a big fan of. I liked it a lot. It's cranberry ginger ale. That was really good. It's kind of a tanginess, tartness, but it definitely has a little bit of that ginger taste, which I like, but he didn't care for. And then day 2 is sweet potato pie, which is very cozy. It smells amazing. And it's very soft flavor. It's kind of buttery and it's wonderful. I'm just gonna keep sipping on this. Sorry. I'm cold and it's wonderful. I can't help it. Alright, so next we're going to talk about, I already talked about Ewe Knit Knacks. Here's what the day 2. So she's very generous with her progress keepers. I was expecting 1 progress keeper a day, and holy moly, this is the 2nd day. She's given me 3 each day so far. So we've got a little flower, State of Michigan, which is where I'm from, and then a Petoskey stone print, which this is so cool. They're wood burned. This is actually like carved. I guess it's carved. It's like wood burned carving. They're beautiful. Her progress keepers are really, really pretty. And they came in a little card like that. So it's really cute, and they come in these little bags. So I'm really curious to what each day is going to bring, because so far I've gotten 3 progress keepers a day, which that's a lot of progress keepers. I'm going to be set with progress keepers after this. Okay, so that was Ewe Knit Knacks. Let's talk about Suburban Stitcher, shall we? I am so excited. So I'm going to wait to actually knit the Suburban Stitcher. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm basically going to save it for New Year's. So I've got the pattern. It came with a pattern. You can purchase this pattern though if you would like, but it is, I think it's for sale. I think it's still on sale. It might have been only one day it was on sale, but it's What Tomorrow Brings. It is by Stephanie Lotvin. It looks gorgeous. So it's in black and white currently in the photo because she didn't want to ruin it for those of us that purchased the Advent, because she did knit it in Suburban Stitcher's Advent and she didn't want to ruin the surprise. So it's designed for an Advent, so you knit each day a different kind of textured pattern thing, and it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and I haven't made a shawl in a little while, so why not? It's gorgeous. Big, like schlankety looking shawl, huge. And yeah, so this is what I'm going to knit with my Suburban Stitcher Advent, and I will show you my colors so far. So the colors for the Suburban Stitcher Advent are very, very much, they're matching her name so well. So it's called Quiet Voices, and it's very much about soft colors and calmness, and she has reflection cards that came with it, which was really, really neat. I love that. It's wonderful. This season, it's perfect for the season. So here's day 1. It's very soft. This is going to be awful with this lighting because these colors are so soft and subtle. So this is definitely like a warmer gray kind of color, kind of taupey gray. And then this one is more of a gray. And if I hold them together, you might be able to see the difference. It's a very soft, there we go. You can kind of see this is a little bit more of a brown, and this is more gray. They're very, very soft. So this is 1 and 2. And that's, again, the Suburban Stitcher Advent, which I am so enjoying so far. I think it's beautiful. And last but not least, when it comes to the Advents, we have, this is the Jimmy Bean Craft Event, which is 19 little, you're making little ornaments. There we go. And so I've been knitting away on this while I was dyeing today. So in between my dyeing, I was knitting on this and my Advent. So I'm like, or my Multifarious Nature Advent. So I'm knitting between both. But I'm saving the Multifarious Nature one for when we watch movies or TV tonight, because I can definitely, I can watch something while I'm doing the habitation throw. It's so wonderfully intuitive. It's absolutely amazing. Where this takes a little bit more focus. So I am doing, so day 1 of the Jimmy Beans came with it gives you everything. It literally gives you everything you need to make your ornaments and I think hang your ornaments too. Like, it gives you absolutely everything. And then some extra goodies. So day one came with the tools. So you get a crochet hook. So you can either crochet or knit. It's good for both, which is really nice, I guess. I mean, if I feel like crocheting instead of knitting, I could do that, which is cool. So I don't want to ruin this for you if you haven't knit it yet. Look away. But it also came with double pointed needles. So I normally knit magic loop exclusively. And I tried the double pointed needles. It came with the double pointed needles. So this is day 2. Isn't it adorable? And then here's the other Ewe Knit Knack, the little fish. But it is adorable. It has a folded brim and it's a color worked little hat. And I'm at the point where I'm going to be decreasing for the top. So I'm almost done with it. And then I'm going to probably take off these little bags as I'm opening them. That way those will be open. And then I'm probably just going to attach the little ornaments up behind me on this little strand because I think that would work really well. And I think that would be a really cute like Vlogmas background, don't you think? So I do like it. I have only had one fumble so far where one of the needles fell out. It's because I got down to like 1 or 2 stitches and it slipped out. So far, these have been behaving themselves. These are Knitter's Pride needles in a size 2. So far, not bad. I'm okay. It's fumbly. It's definitely fumbly compared to Magic Loop for me, but I haven't worked with double point needles in a while. So it's definitely a learning curve for me, but they're kind of as fumbly as I remember them being. So that's why I don't care for double pointed needles, but I'm giving them a chance because I think it's Cat, the crazy sock lady. Her name's Cat. I don't know her, but I think her name's Cat. I watch her vlogs and podcasts, and I'm pretty sure she swears by double pointed needles. She loves them, so I'm just gonna give them a shot. I'll give them a shot again because I've really only used them once, and we'll just see. We'll see if I like them, but I'm giving them a shot to do it with these ornaments because they're small projects, and I just think this is so cute. So the wool is so the way this advent works is they give you the exact amount of wool for each project and the colors. So you just use them. But clearly, like they said, to watch your gauge and whatnot, because you could easily leave your tails short because you won't have enough wool otherwise. Either I have extremely tight gauge, which I feel like I do. I feel like I have a tight gauge. But this is how much red I had left. And I feel like it's about half of the yarn that they gave me for it. So I don't know. Either I have extremely tight gauge or I don't know. Or maybe they do give you more wool than they call, I don't know. But it's really cute. It's really cute little pattern. I kind of think a big cat like this would be adorable. So I'm going to decrease and then that will be done. And I will put it on my little garland back here so that hopefully by the time the end of the Vlogmas is, you will have all these cute little ornaments behind me. Very holiday oriented. So I think that's cute. And it's a lot of fun. It's fun. They're a little project. They obviously take more focus, so not great to do while watching TV probably, but we will try. I will see. I will see if I can do it. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Are you excited for the holiday season? Did you get Advents? Are you opening your Advents? I love this season. It's such a wonderful time of year. We're going to be traveling for Christmas when Christmas gets here. So we're going to be going to Illinois this time, so we get to see my side of the family, which I'm really excited because we haven't had Christmas in Illinois in 2 years. We tried to alternate and we kind of failed. I'm going to blame it on 2020 because that whole year threw everything off. And so, yeah. So we didn't go. And this year we get to go, and I'm going to go to the Kris Kringle Market in Chicago during that time while I'm there with my family, which is really exciting because I haven't been there in years. I don't think I've gone to the Kris Kringle Market in 4 or 5 years, which is so sad because we went every year for like about 5 years or something, and then well, between moving and then traveling just during the time you have available breaks from work, it did not work. So I'm really excited because I get to go this year. I'm pumped. I just love the atmosphere. I love everything about the Kris Kringle Market. It's cozy, it's fun, and I'll have to bring some knitwear to wear because it's going to be cold. Chicago is usually very cold, so I'm excited about that. And what are you guys up to? What are you up to? What are you working on? I'd love to hear from you. And I'd love to see some of your projects. I'd love to hear about if you got any advents. I'd love to hear about your advent. Did you get a tea advent? There's so many of them out there. And I heard about the David's tea one, and I'm just like, I'm gonna try it. And it's amazing so far. I like it a lot so far. It's really good. I like this one. It smells so good. You can really smell, there's pecans in it. It smells so good. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you will share some projects you're working on. I'd love to hear about it. And I will, of course, be updating you guys on advents as I work through them. And then, yeah, we'll see how these little Vlogmas go. I'm going to try to show you the other days. It's going to be trickier next time because, obviously, I'm going to have a whole bunch of little items opened by next week. So we will see. We will see. I do want to share with you guys, but I'm probably going to be sharing more through Instagram if you want to see all of that goodness. But it is that time. I need to wind down. I need to get some stuff done around the house. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care. Bye.